Did you know that Goblin Curse once had damage amplification? That's right, they finally nerfed the Goblin Curse, and today we're going to be playing Expo Goblin Curse Cycle. I have no idea why I've never played this before. Well, maybe I have, I've played so many, and we're at 15,000 trophies now because I realized I got to 15,000 in yesterday's video, but I didn't even notice, or I ended the video before Arena popped up. So we're here now, we're at 15,000, so we're pushing above it, so I guess we'll see how that goes, and yes, I'll have the balance changes on the screen. I'm sure we can raise the budget to allow a bit of editing on this one. And what they did is, they increased... Oh my god! Prince, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? Fuck Goblin Curse. I never liked the card anyway. That's a lie. I can't even say that. You know, Goblin Curse is like the son I've yet to had. You know, it's the son I've never had. You know, I raised the card with my own two hands and kind of, you know, pushed him up in the light, showed the world what he can do. And he became too powerful, you know, I trained him too well. I showed everybody what he could do, and that frightened people. It frightened even the Supercell developers, and so they had to take him out. Which is devastating, but you know, I'm proud. I'm proud that he could shine for once in the light, you know, some cards never get that opportunity in their entire days, but my Goblin Curse... it got an opportunity to. And honestly, like, the thing I like about Goblin Curse is the fact that it turns things into fucking goblins. Exhibit A. Part of the fun is letting it get a ton of damage in your expo as well. But look, like, moments like these... you won't find moments like these in the trees and the grass and whatnot. You'll find moments like these in Clash. And... you know, luckily, even though the damage amplification is gone, that was kind of just like a bullshit side feature that I was, like, astonished by. That's why I always kind of mentioned it, because I was like, did you know? Like, it makes no sense, but for some reason, the curse that turns things into goblins, for no reason at all, amplifies damage of troops. It just seems so random. Like, it makes no sense. So I'm not surprised they finally fucking decided to remove it. It's like you play any troop, like you play a spell and it lands in Goblin Curse and it does extra damage. Like, that's fucked. It's just, it was actually genuinely OP the whole time. It just took people a while to catch on. Anyway, let's get like one Goblin out of that because that card's a fucking annoying ass card. But it's crazy once people figured it out, man. Like, they could see what I saw, man. They could see. It is a damn good card. And unfortunately, everybody figured it out. So it became pretty mainstream meta, and now it's gone. But the good thing is, like I say, it still turns things into goblins, so I'm still going to have just as much fun trolling with it. Although I probably will have more fun trolling with it after the nerf, because the fact that it does more damage means I can turn more troops into goblins, you know what I mean? I can turn more troops into goblins of higher HP with a higher damaging spell, potentially, because, you know, it does more damage. Okay, the feds are outside. So we're going to try and keep our voice low. But that's basically what I'm thinking. Like, it's actually probably a good thing. And because everybody's not using it again, nobody's going to expect it. So Kenny Boy's going to come out of the shadows with his Goblin Curse, and everybody's going to be caught off guard again. Back in the day, man, you used to be able to just... okay, I don't know why I didn't click play again. I've still got PTSD from the play again button, because allegedly they had a maintenance today that fixed it, but I don't trust the devs. I don't trust the fucking devs after what they did to my boy. You know what's funny? I'll tell you a little fun fact, a little behind the scenes. I actually got a message from Supercell saying, we'd love to help you with your channel or something. And I didn't really know how Supercell can help me with my channel, so I said, one request. Maybe you could add a tip in the game that says, did you know that Goblin Curse has damage amplification? Because I think it would be useful for a lot of players to know. And they told me, hey, Ken, that's a great idea. We'll definitely pass it on to the team. Good one. 10 days later, they fucking nerfed the damage amplification. They fucking knew, man. They fucking knew the whole time, and they were playing me like one of their games, man. Like I'm fucking Boom Beach or something. Like, I'm not Boom Beach, okay? I'm a whole-ass person, Supercell. I'm not just some joke that you can just fuck around with, okay? Like, what's going on? A few days after it, like, the one thing Kenny Wenny wants, we're gonna screw around, be a sick fuck about? That's not right. That's not right, Supercell. Anyway, I'm going to go for Skeletons on the P.E.K.K.A right now. Absolutely clinical gameplay, dissecting these cards one at a time. And now we're probably going to take a truckload of damage, if I'm being honest. Is what I would say if I was a little puss, but look at me. Well, I'm clearly not. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we're dead. No, we're not. We go with this, and watch the damage amplification of all the spirits landing. And all of a sudden, that doesn't connect to the tower, because Goblin... How long have you been like that? What have I told you about warning me when you're moving around? Okay, don't... There's a royal ghost on my fucking tower lamp. Let's work together, okay? We're a team. Alright. Where did my tower go? Alright, let's play an Expo and see if we can get some damage back. I got Evolved Ice Spirit, so I'm feeling good. Alright. P.E.K.K.A. What are you going to do here? You're going to freeze again, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to play our Evo Skeletons, and let's hope that he doesn't have Zap. He has Big Zap, also known as not Zap at all in a different spell in the game. So we're going to take the tower, but yeah. Okay. You going to stay there, you little fucking weasel? Good. Alright. This is going well. I'm fucking melting all my opponents, and Goblin Curse, this is, look, the reason I wanted to play Expo with Goblin Curse is because then I can amplify the damage the Expo does to lock onto the tower quicker. This is basically the thought process. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We need to kill the Mother Witch. Like, look at the damage amplification. Oh my god, man. Anyway, we're going to hold that thought for a second. Alright, little bro. If you're wondering, by the way, why today's video was so late, it's because today I was just, you know, out there frolicking in the fields. You know me, man. And I was kind of realizing to myself, like, what do P.E.K.K.A. Evolution, Goblin Giant Evolution, Rage, Goblin Curse players get up to? You know, the players that made the Wait, this game's not fucking over? Alright, little bro, I think, why do I keep having this shit happen to me? I don't want to, wait, Evolved Skeletons are actually cooking. Oh my god, please, please, stop. The Evolved E-Drag is making me want to do bad things to myself. No, okay, we're gonna have to go for the damage amplification and hope and pray that we can win this game, because I thought we were gonna be... Okay, we have to be careful here. Stop it, you fuckwit. Alright, let's go with this. Fire Spirit should be able to help out there as long as my troops stop doing what the fuck they're doing right now. Okay, I have to defend a P.E.K.K.A. E-Drag pushed right now, so let's see what he does. What kind of spam's gonna come at me? Fantastic. Alright, let's go for a damage amplification plus rage to make sure that we can kill all that. God, it just gets you out of every situation. It really is the fucking goat. Let's go for an Ice Golem here. Now, here comes the P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge, no doubt. Okay, let's go for this, and okay, we're going to stun and reset that, and let's try and keep everything... Okay, that's not going to kite because of the Goblin Curse. Okay, we're going to have to damage amplify here, and we're going to have to hope that we can fucking defend this for our life. Dear Christ. See, this is the reason my Goblin Curse got fucking taken away from me. My Goblin Curse got taken away from me because of Goblin... I don't even want to say it. It's like a bit of mucus wants to come out of my mouth. Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine, Evolve P.E.K.K.A., Evolve Goblin Giant, fucking Goblin Curse, Rage. That's the reason it got nerfed. Okay, good job. That's the reason my card got nerfed. And it makes me wonder, what do those players do, man? Well, who came up with that shit? Do you reckon the guy that came up with Goblin Giant fucking P.E.K.K.A. Evolution spam, what do you think, like... What do you think he does? Do you think he's ever had a shower? Do you think he's ever gone outside, man? Like, let's think about this. Probably not. And we're against E-Dragon again. So let's go for a rage right now and try and, let's try and hold it together. But you can see I'm visibly upset, okay? I'm upset because potentially my least favorite dick of all time made one of my favorite cards take a beating. If it weren't for that dick, I'm confident that the strategy of spam Goblin Curse... Spam plus Goblin Curse would not have been discovered for at least a little bit longer, and the fun would have resumed. It does make me wonder, though. It does make me wonder what those stinky fucks get up to, you know?